Alrighty, hello. Welcome to the circus of value. I don't know why I said it like that. Hello, I'm on the internet once more on this fine day. It's not a fine day. It's cloudy and rainy and sad and ugly. And I've got I have this I have seasonal affective disorder. It's a wonderful thing that it makes me sad all the time, or I guess by definition some of the time. Anyway, I got this bright old light so I can trick my lizard brain into thinking it's not cloudy outside. But I got boxes in the way right now. It's like over there. You're supposed to have it close to you. I like it further away where it can bounce lighting off and it feels a little bit more real to me. But there's got boxes in the way, so I'm not really getting that light too much right now. But in any case, it's always sunny in Hyrule. That's not true, but we could make that happen. Hey, Hunter. We could do that. But today I'm going to that's what I'm getting to. We might be doing more randomizer. We might also just have the game crash over and over. Maybe that would be what we're doing instead, potentially. I don't know. I really don't know. I've been working on the randomizer a little bit more. I said I've been as in it's been something that's been over the multiple days. I stopped working on it for a little bit last week, and just yesterday I spent pretty much the entire day trying to get it working. And we need to generate a thing, so let's take a look at it here. Let me scooch over to the side here. And do not be frightened. For a brief moment, you are going to see two of me. This is totally normal and totally cool. So just prepare yourself, because it's that might be a little scary. Where is it? Where's the? Oh, there. No, that's not the right one. That's a different thing. Why did I choose that one? That's the wrong monitor. Okay, you didn't see two of me. In fact, you should have seen two of me, but I'm not previewing the stream. Good point. Accidental display capture. Okay, try again. Here we are trying again. Yeah, don't worry about your lurking. You can be here, you cannot be here. It's all good. I just hope you're having a good time. That's all. Okay. Bam. Okay, I'm a little large. That's okay. I'm gonna shrink myself down over here. Now there's a couple of me on the screen, but once I click this button, now there's not two of me. Isn't that crazy? This is not going to be very visible on the stream. Thank you for the compliments. I got this. I ripped the head off of a bokoblin. It didn't, just clean off his shoulders. Anyway, so this is what the randomizer looks like right now. I was going to zoom in, but it filled the space. It's just a big button that says Randy on it, and then there's this text down here that does show some stuff. Here, I'll go ahead and make that bigger. So it's not going to be very clear what's going on. I guess I could crop this. Here, there's two things here. Let me dock this window here. There's two things here that matter. So let me just bring these down. We're gonna randomize. We're gonna do some randomization here, and it'll be good, hopefully. It's a little big. You're not gonna be able to read it, whatever. But I just want you to be able to see that it is randomizing and there's stuff going on. So this isn't Unity. I can talk about that a little bit while this randomizes. It shouldn't take too long though, thankfully. But hey, random. We're not in test mode, right? There we go. It's working on it. It's working on those files. You can see that stuff's happening, even if you can't tell what's going on. Stuff is, in fact, happening. Yeah, I don't remember how much I talked about it, but I tried moving the randomizer into Unity. Because I was getting weird errors, and I was like, okay, I mean, obviously right now it's just a big button that says Randy. That's not very good, but I was like, okay, I can, if anything, if this was a Unity application, I could, I'm more familiar, and I could easily make UI stuff, and I can easily add options in there where I'm more familiar, and I can do that dynamically, blah blah blah. That part's not done yet. They ain't done. But well, this needs to be like not that far away. Nope, keep going. There we go. Like over here or something. I guess I can't have it under me. Whatever, it'll be here. Yeah, so I brought it into Unity, and I think I did talk about this a little. I guess I could just show this, right? That might be more cool to look at. And I have a test mode where, so this is going through all like 100 whatever shrines, and oh, it's almost done. And all how many map files are there? I'm gonna look at that real quick. Randomized content. Pack? No, it's not content. It's an AOC. Map. Main field. There are 80 map tiles, and I think there's 2 files that get randomized per that. So it's 160. Here, let me just get really, really accurate here. 160 map tiles, and then 119 dungeon files. Which actually, it might be that there's 2 files within the dungeon files as well, and then a few others. So it's like I don't know. It's close to 300 or yeah, it's close to 300 files that it has to process through. It's done, by the way. That was actually pretty quick. I'm going to leave this open because we're probably going to have to re-randomize and see how things go. But let's go ahead and just pause the music for a moment. Let's just take a moment and pause the music. You know? We just don't do that enough. We just don't pause the music enough in our society. Anyway, we're loading here. Hey, it's actually showing the loading screen. That's kind of nice. We don't usually get that. Anyway, so I brought it into Unity before. We'll hit new game. We'll go through the motions, and I didn't start up DS4 Windows, so let me do that. What's going on here? Oh, it's there. Never mind. Apparently the background of the, God, I have so many windows. Where do I put this crap? Whatever, I'll just have it there. We'll do a new game. We'll go through the motions. I won't load a save just in case that somehow affects it. It really shouldn't, but we will see. We will see. Brought into Unity, however, a week ago or so. Tried to do randomization. That randomization, well, first of all, it did crash at some point. It did crash. Is this gonna be loud? Or, right, no, the game's actually quiet in general, so it should be okay volume. I might still turn it down a little bit. Open your eyes, Link. Stop having them so closed. What? God, it's so hard to put sentences together. Especially, this lady's gonna interrupt me now. Randomizer, brought it into Unity. I've said that 1,000 times now. And it took a lot to even get it kind of functional. And even when it was functional, it took something like In my test mode, so that's like 300 files ish that get changed, get randomized. In my test mode, it's closer to like 4 files total. So I made that test mode to make things generate quicker. Oh my god, pigeons! There's pigeons in here. Oh, what a cool effect! Like someone left the door to my little tomb open, and there's a bunch of like wildlife living in here. That's really funny. Can I? Oh, I can't skip this. What am I doing? Yeah, but with the randomizer in Unity. Oh god, did I leave? I may have left. I'm gonna check this real quick. Did I close Visual Studio Code? Why would I do something like that? Okay, so this might be super broken because I accidentally left the chaos chance at 25%. I meant to turn that down for the highest chance of stability. We'll see, I guess. Let me talk about this for a minute. We'll let Link sit here and maybe something crazy will happen while he sits here. Yeah, so in my test mode, before I tried bringing things into Unity, it took like, I don't know, a minute maybe? Oh, hey, Pigeon. Maybe a minute to generate a randomization because it was like barely randomizing anything. When I brought this into Unity and it was still crashing, but at the very end of the process, when I got it more or less working, also I need to change input stuff. There's so much stuff to set up with this. Calibrate. Hopefully that'll fix the dead zone thing. Yeah, so I bring the test mode thing into Unity, which should take like 5 minutes. Or sorry, it should take like 1 minute, 30 seconds at most, maybe. I bring that into Unity and almost get it working, and it took something like 25 minutes to generate most of my test mode randomization. It was insane. But as we saw there, we went through a randomization that took like a minute or two, a full randomization. So I got that fixed, and that was like, I mean, I don't know if what I did to fix that is gonna break anything else, but we'll see. But yeah, as you'll, oh my god, there's already like a gold moblin in here throwing barrels at me. The game's probably gonna crash, by the way. We're gonna probably have to do some debugging today. Why don't I have thank you Nunoana10 for the follow. I appreciate the interest in the channel. I won't hello, oh my goodness, you are a real person. I'm so used to hearing the follow notification and it being followed up by spam, like a spam bot. By the way, the game's chugging a little bit. I might be laggy over here, I don't know. That's because I'm running a lot of stuff right now because I have to have the Unity thing open. I really want to get to that chest right next to him. I was going to show off another thing I added to the randomizer. I'm real, haha. Something about the way you wrote that haha feels like, haha, I'm totally real. Yeah, definitely not fake. Die, Moblin. Okay, I took like 1% off his health. All right, I just need to get to this chest. So this chest right here, when I open it, da 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 da. When we've done both the original and my weird modifications to this specific randomizer, it's taken us way too long to get off the plateau. So I made a mode where you can just have the paraglider right there, so you can just get moving. We're gonna open this chest too. What is the randomizer? So there is a handful of different randomizers. This one is the original one is Melon Speedruns randomizer. So if you go on GitHub to Melon Speedruns, their repositories, you can find their randomizer. This is a fork of that. So this is something I started with that, and I've been modifying it to do weird stuff that I want to do. So yeah, that's what this is. You can find a version of an older version of what I'm playing today. on my GitHub, which is Toxijuice. What that has a little bit of updated stuff, but a lot of the stuff I'm showing today isn't the latest version. I have to do a lot of work to get this functional and then get it all nice and tidy to actually upload. But yeah, you can find a version that is slightly updated on my GitHub. Oh man, it is real laggy. It's probably really laggy because I accidentally pumped up the chaos chance as well. Okay, let's not let this guy kill me before we even leave the shrine. I love that there's pigeons everywhere. It's like a John Woo film up in here. Except with moblins. Okay. But like I said, we're probably going to crash. The game is probably going to crash. And there it is. I don't know what's causing that. But what I need to do is I need to do a randomization that isn't 25% chance chaos. So let's do that now. Let's re-randomize again. Boop. We'll do a full randomizer, but we'll turn off the chaos mode because that's gonna make things extra crispy. I'm sad that I need a way to show the console and the Randy button because I like the Randy button here. Let's reveal a little bit of Randy over here. Let's see if we can make this a little more. Oh wait, maybe I need to do this and then this, and then you're gonna see all the files. This is not right. Here, let me reset this and then go here, do some cropping. I just like the Randy button is all, and it probably won't be Randy forever. So we gotta really just enjoy what we have, you know? Okay, we'll do that. You don't need to see this. It just shows that something's going on. Thank you for saying why everyone's complimented my helmet today. And I appreciate it. But it feels like a weird meme. It feels like there's something I'm not getting. Okay, so let's go ahead. I need to change some things. I'm going to expose some settings to the Unity editor. I don't have exposed, so let me go public int chaos chance equals, we'll keep it 5 by default. And we'll pass this in, which is going to be a weird, oh wait, no, I have a thing here. Okay, so that should do that. That should be all I need to do for now. Let me go ahead and bring the chaos chance down to 0. We're going to bring it down to 0, which I do like it up a little bit. A little bit of chaos is nice. Oh, you didn't see that at all. You didn't see that code. That's fine. We're going to bring chaos chance to 0 and we're going to Randy. Yeah? Okay. So we'll Randy. It's compiling. We'll click the Randy button and it's going. I guess I could make this word wrap over here. Yeah, that's really great. I guess, hold on. There we go. That's slightly more readable. Not super informative though. But yeah, we're randomizing. We'll see what's going on. If we crash very quickly again, well, I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting, just in general. Delete some files and see if we can get it working, and then see what files broke it. Blah blah blah. We might have to do a few test mode randomizations because those are really fast to generate. But I'm hoping by the end of today I get off the plateau. That's all. That's my goal when I do these randomizers. That's all it ever is. I want to get off the plateau. That's all. I just want to. I don't want to stick around the plateau the whole time. And this is no different. We're gonna be running these randomizers. We're gonna be making the randomizers, hoping we don't crash and get off the plateau. But there's something going on with, so I didn't show it because I crashed too quickly. But I have almost successfully, I guess, implemented changing the drops of enemies and containers and stuff like that. And that's cool. But clearly it causes some issue when randomizing some of them, and I don't know why that is. So hopefully we'll be able to figure out what specifically is the issue, and we'll go from there. That's randomized. Let's go ahead and start up the game again. Start up the game again. It didn't listen to me. And we'll hope for the best. I'm just going to load my save this time. I have a save right at the beginning. Nice transition. Thank you. See, that's a compliment I really like, because I put a stupid amount of time into the streams, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the process, I enjoy the outcome, but I do wonder sometimes, it's maybe I just shouldn't put in the effort. Spend my time doing something else. But you said nice transition, and that's okay. That crashed immediately. This, you know what? That crashed immediately, which might be a blessing in disguise. It may not seem like it, but I need a folder to throw things in temporarily. But what this means is if I'm just gonna make a folder called temp. Oh, but I closed the other folder. Why am I a dummy? I know you can't see what I'm doing here. It's not really that important. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take half the files. I'm gonna hope for the best, and I'm gonna take half the files that are randomized, half the files that the drop tables are randomized, and I'm gonna throw them away. I'm gonna throw these files away. So that's a lot of enemy files. In fact, that's mostly enemies and animals. I just threw away almost every enemy and animal, or at least their modified files. This might still not work because there's a concept of a size table, which is this file that tells the video game how much space each file takes up, and you have to modify that when you mod things in order to make them work. And I'm just moving the files without modifying that table, but it might be okay. Usually that file ends up bigger. It says, hey, allocate more memory, which, as far as I understand, just works fine. So if we load this up and it crashes again, then we know that the files we copied over, the files we removed, we threw away, are not the culprit. Okay, great. I'm gonna make a folder. You can't see this folder, but I'm making it. I want you to know that. And this folder is gonna be not crash maybe. It's my not crash maybe folder, right? And now I'm going to take half of the remaining files that did not get that were not victims of the snapping, and I'm going to take those and throw those away. So now the rest of the enemies, and it looks like some horses, are now no longer in the randomization. So we start the game up again. This is what I was saying, that it crashing immediately on load was potentially a blessing in disguise, because we don't have to get into game and move somewhere exit the shrine and go find a place where it crashes immediately. So this is the quickest way that we can hunt this bug down. Ooh, okay. Okay. So not crash indeed. There's a good chance that it's not just one thing, by the way, that crashes the game. But now that we threw those away, here, let's go move forward a little bit. We'll take a look at what's going on out here. By the way, you'll notice some things have changed. I'll talk about more of the randomization in a bit. I'm not even going to bother with that chest. We're not playing it. We're still troubleshooting. Because we're going to try to make a crash out here, which would tell us that there's like multiple files that are problematic. Oh, hey, there's a sand seal out here. Do you think I can get it? Oh, he's gone. How cool would it be if I could ride one of these sand seals? I don't know how you do that. Do you have to be like shield surfing? I don't remember. Oh, I should shield surf. I'm gonna shield surf down here. Check this out. Woo! Down the the steps kind of suck for shield surfing. Well, that's all right. Okay, no crash so far. We'll run to the Temple of Time over here and see if we crash. Oh, got a little lag, but that's probably just because there's some crazy stuff going on. But yeah, if we go over here and we don't crash, I'm just going to close the game. And we're going to try to make the game crash next. Meow. You meowing at me? Cat's not meowing right now, which is a surprise. Oh, that's working. Oh, that's good. Hello, sir. You holding a little electric rod there? That's great. I'm just going to come in here and open this chest and... I don't know, this is kind of how I've tested things, is I come over here and open the chest. Hey, 5 rupees. Okay. Close the game. That worked. Awesome. So now, in theory, everything that's in here right now, in the randomization, is good. Maybe. So, one of the files that I threw away, and by the way, I didn't actually throw it away. I put it in a folder. Because I planned for this. I'm going to take half of the files that I threw away and I'm going to dig them out of the trash and put them back into the game. This is, by the way, what you call a binary search. Or I think that's what you call it, or maybe you just call it binary, like debugging, troubleshooting. The point is, if you do half of everything, like you narrow down things really quickly, because it's like, okay, you're eliminating half of the potentials, and then you take another half and another half, and at some point you go like one by one because it's easier. But we're gonna see if the half that I put in here crashes the game. It doesn't. Cool. So now we've eliminated all but like 28 files. Now we're going to do it again. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to move these things into a folder that says, hey, we're not crashing. And I'll take 34 items here. Oh, I think I'm doing this a little wrong. That's okay. I'm going to go crazy here. I'm going to take 20 items out of the like 34. I'm making it lopsided. It's not even half anymore. Yeah, I mean, thankfully I do understand what you're saying right now. I grew up with English, so obviously it's not like a problem for me. But the more I look at how we say words, I don't know how I would learn English if it were not my first language. It's a weird language. Okay, those 20 items I put in here did not crash. So I'm going to go ahead and slap those into the good folder. We only have, let's see, 14 items left that could be crashing. This is interesting. What enemies did we see? Because this is mostly just enemies. None of which I remember seeing. So there is a chance. Oh, what's your native language, if you don't mind sharing? All right, I'm bringing half of these in. There's a chance that none of these files individually actually crash the game. There's a chance that it's over a certain amount crashes the game. So we'll find that out. We should probably only be starting this up a couple more times. It would be ideal if it would be more ideal if something would crash rather than that I could figure that out, like an individual item crashing, rather than it being like too many items, because then I have to put a limit on the randomization. Okay, so those didn't crash. It's looking more and more like it's just too many things are causing issues. And I don't know how it changes the... We're down to 6 items, so I'm testing 3 right now. French, oh man. Yeah, no, I don't think... French is really weird because it's like... the only other language there's... The only other language I know like a decent amount of, though I haven't practiced it in a long time, so I'm not very familiar with it anymore, is Spanish. And French is weird because it's like got a lot of similarities to Spanish, but then a lot of like a lot of strangeness. I don't know how you would describe it. There's like a lot of weird ways to pronounce things that really throw me off. Okay, so those 3 didn't crash the game. It's looking like it's an issue with the amount of files. I'm going to copy these last 3 files into the thing and see if it's stable. Which it does not look stable. I mean, that's how I feel about English. I stumble over my words all the time and forget things. I want to return to just caveman, just fire. You know, very small words. That would work for me. Okay, so it looks like it is not an individual file that is crashing the thing. It is a number of them. So what I could try doing that makes things difficult. Let's rock the same seed. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the seed, which, by the way, I added more to the spoiler log. Let me get that open real quick, and then maybe I can show that. So if I'm going to have to put this like in the corner of my screen. Actually, you know, you'll be able to see it. If I go over to this screen over here, yeah, you can see that. You see that the spoiler log, you won't be able to see the whole thing because it's just like a corner of my screen. But I have added what randomizes to what in here. These aren't like plain English names. These are like whatever names. I want to modify this spoiler log so it's actually a little more readable. But you can see what everything is trying to randomize to. So I did that, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to take the seed from the spoiler log. And I'm gonna change this again. Once again, this is not going to be super visible what's going on here. Because you only see like a little portion of my screen. But I'm going to add a thing that lets me specify the seed. And that will that'll speed things up, I think. Or it'll help me test, is what I'm trying to say. So let me do that. Go back into Unity, which is somewhere around here. There you go. You get to see the Randy button again. Are you asking how swap mode works? The cat squeaking over there. Swap mode works by, instead of randomizing okay, I'm gonna try to explain this. In the original Melon speedruns randomizer, if you had a tree that had 3 apples on it, one apple could end up being like a durian, one could be a truffle, and the other one could be a pumpkin, something like that. The way the swap mode works is it takes apples and it replaces them with one other thing. So every apple will become a pumpkin, or a durian or something like that. And there's a little bit of customization there where you can have it be randomized to 2 different things or 3 different things, something like that. But yeah, that's how swap mode works. And that's probably going to be the only mode. Once I'm done with this version of the randomizer, I'm probably going to make it so that's not an option. You'll have the variety chance, which will act similar to the original, but yeah, I think it doesn't make sense as a what am I trying to say? As a option. I think the other options make it more similar to the original, so I don't need to have like multiple modes of randomization. What's the difference, 1 or 10? So 1 will be, so if the variety is at 1, every apple will become a pumpkin or something like that. If the variety is at 2, half of the apples, so there's a 1 in 2 chance it'll become a pumpkin or it'll become a durian, something like that. So it's a 50-50. So it divides every apple by 2, right? So like there's a 1 in 2. I don't know how to describe that better. There's 2 possibilities of what the apple can become if it's at 2, right? If it's at 3, there'll be 3 possibilities. So it could be a pumpkin, a durian, or I don't know, a flower of some sort. And that's what the variety does. Okay, let's randomize this in test mode. So we're going to completely randomize in test mode, and we're going to see if it crashes again after doing a test mode patch. Which hopefully will show that it's a lot quicker to do a test mode thing. I recommend 1. I think 1 is a lot of fun. I think it's fun when everything just randomized to one other thing. I recommend, I would not put it above 2, but if you want a little more variety, 2 is fine. But it's one of those things where you generate and then you go, this is fun, but I'd rather have this. Yeah, I think 1 is the best. So chaos chance is here, let me start up the game. Chaos chance is the chance that when something randomizes, it will just completely ignore the rules. So as it is right now, and here, let me go over here. As it is right now, there's everything is set in stone. Like an apple becomes another fruit of some sort, or maybe a plant, something like that. Like everything's in their own kind of categories. Enemies usually become a different type of enemy. What chaos chance does is for every single object, not every type of object, but like every single object, there is that percentage chance it'll become like pretty much anything. So an apple can become a bokoblin, but every apple will not become a bokoblin. So that's kind of more similar to the original randomization where every individual object is randomized, except it's just a chance. I put it like 2%. Okay, this didn't crash. That's very confusing. This should be the same exact seed. Here, I guess let's grab a glider and run over to the temple. Yeah, that's way more confusing. I guess maybe because I'm not modifying as much of the resource table. Oh, I thought I was going to crash there. I recommend if we're... Oh my god, that sand seal is going crazy. This looks like... Oh, wait. Do we have bananas before? Wait. Oh, you know what? I think we need to do a full randomization. I don't really like how the random numbers are generated, but when I'm in test mode, the seed... The seed isn't exactly the same. Yeah, I think a lot of this is going to be different. I would recommend, so for variety on swap mode, I would do 1. For the chaos chance, I would do either 2 or 5. The higher you go, the laggier the game... Okay, he's got a little spring hammer. The higher you go, the laggier the game gets, and the more... the higher chance it's going to crash just because there's too much going on. Okay, so we need to do a full randomization, not a test mode. So that's going to take a little longer, but I think it'll be worth it. So let's, the same seed, full randomization. We're going to change nothing, and we're going to see if it crashes. If it does, that means we have a consistent, like, test for crashing, and I can try doing some resource table stuff. I can try just generating less stuff. We'll see. Yeah, five should be fun. 5 should be fun. I can't determine what's going to be fun for you as an individual person that I've met just a moment ago. But personally, I think swap mode at 1 variety and chaos at 5% is a fun time. It makes it so you see enough crazy stuff, but there's also a lot of consistency. And I think that's good. I think randomizers are good when, yeah, no problem. I think randomizers are good when, like, entire rules are swapped out, if that makes sense. So, like, swapping out every type of item for a different type of item means, like, okay, like, in the base game, there's a lot of apples on trees. There's a lot of apple trees. And so you know that if every apple is swapped to a different thing, that you're like, okay, I just have to think about where apple trees are, and then I will find this item. And you can strategize around that. But I like a little bit of chaos as well. That's why the chaos mode's in there. I like it when the randomizer is like it's like a thing that you can strategize around. You can think about, okay, where am I going to find this item? Since I know that this has changed to this. But then I like a little, just, oh, there's a Lionel in Kakariko, just like randomly. That's fun too. That's my philosophy behind it. Okay, this is randomized. We're gonna start it up again. And we're gonna see if it crashes. I kind of gonna hope it crashes, which is weird to say, but it's true. It's true. America, yeah. I don't know why you're saying that, but hell yeah, I guess. Also, thank you for redeeming test. It actually showed on the stream. I'm happy about that. I was having some issues with that. Okay. Are we gonna crash? As weird as it is to say, we hope we're gonna crash here. I'm gonna try a few different things. Okay. It didn't crash. It didn't crash. I don't know. I don't know why not. By the way, you'll probably see the level ups in chat. That's talks about. We're working on that right now. It's something that I used to have in my chat a long time ago, and I've been recreating it. So is this the same as that first time we randomized? You're here for stay, not for leave. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, but it sounds nice, so I gotcha. I mean, I don't really gotcha, but I gotcha. We got bananas again. What? Did I not turn test mode off? I did, right? Okay, we have to close this again because I'm very confused. I turned test mode off. So what about that randomization made it not crash? I think I need to save entire spoiler logs. Like, maybe there's an error happening partway through and the error is just not being reported? That's super weird. Okay, I guess we'll try playing on this seed and just seeing how it goes. That's really weird. It should be exactly the same. Once again, I don't like how the randomization goes. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that when you translate things directly from one language to another, sometimes that does happen, which honestly is fun. It's fun to see. I think it's a silly thing. Okay, I'm going to just hit new game. We're going to see. Maybe it crashes when we do new game. I don't know. If we could just play the game, I'm cool with that too. Here, let's throw some music on. I was going to download a mod that removes all the music from the game, so we could just have Outset Island playing. But I don't want to turn on too many mods when testing this. It is good music. From Wind Waker, if you're not familiar. It is... every time I have it on stream, I can't stop talking about it. It is so good as background music. I could have it on for hours. It's a less than 2-minute loop, but I just... It's good. It doesn't get annoying to me. It's a good favorite Zelda. My favorite Zelda is Majora's Mask, but you know that's a tough decision to make. They're all pretty good, or all the ones I've played. I need to go through and play more Zelda games. Well, I mean, this looks the same. We'll keep working. We'll work with this and see if it breaks. So yeah, so the drop tables of things should be changed. Nothing's dropping for these. And you'll also notice that there's these big barrels in here, which I never use in this game. So there's a couple things going on here. Well, I appreciate that. It's very nice. Right, I might have to mute the music because there's going to be like enemy music and stuff. Oh, everything's looking the same, so maybe we just hope for not a crash. I really don't know why it would have crashed anyway. Or why it wouldn't be I don't know. We'll see how far we get. What was I saying? Right, we'll go to the temple. I'll go to the temple and we'll explain some things. I'm realizing there might be a bug in the way I'm randomizing some stuff too, so we're gonna have to look around. Hello, sand seal. I'm collect all these bananas. I guess I'm gonna just... I'm expecting to crash at any moment. But I guess I'll just play as if I'm not gonna crash. Oh, that sand seal is having trouble. I love pushing this boulder down this hill, even though it doesn't really do anything for me. I do it like every time, and it really slows down testing, because I don't need to do that. All right, what enemies do we have over here? Okay, so we got little guardian buddies. Let's go ahead and grab this frosty wand here. Yeah, so since I have the easy glider mode on, which by the way that's another, there's a lot of features here that you're going to see that are not in the the version you can download off of GitHub. And I do apologize for that. I'm trying to get things working before I upload them. But yeah, the easy glider is one of them. Okay, well, I don't know why I'm not crashed yet. It's gonna crash soon enough, I'm sure. But yeah, so getting a thing that was crashing the game that I seem to have fixed, at least in this specific case, is randomizing these. The files that have the drop tables. There we go. Yeah, so these are randomized properly. The files that have the drop tables that determines like what you get from things like this. Most of them have this very specific like identifier. It's just like a long string of numbers, but it's unique. That tells you like this is an item that comes out of this thing. And it's the same for like everything I checked, except for those things. So I was having trouble randomizing those. But I seem to be able to do it now. So that's not a part of the one that's on GitHub yet. That's one of the things that is potentially crashing the game right now. And so it's not uploaded yet. There's a lot that you'll see on stream here that I'm still testing. That is not something you can download yet. But once I get the bugs figured out, you will be able to. But that'll be later. Yeah, so things like this are not going to be randomized. The drops of things are not going to be randomized in the one you can download. But that's what I'm trying to get happening. Which we're going to see if we get different drops here. I think this crate is still going to just be like arrows. So we'll break these pots first. Okay, gold rupee. That's big. That means, I think that means pots, or what are usually pots, are likely to have gold rupees in them. That could have been just a rare chance though, so. A lot of rupees and stuff. Okay, I need to break these, but I only have a blizzard rod and I don't really want to break it. What's this guy holding? What weapon do you have? And also, can I kill? He's got like an electric rod. That's not really what I want. Maybe there's a weapon upstairs. Also, I say upstairs, but clearly it's not. It's a ladder. It's actually a really weird design. I was thinking about this. Obviously, it's for gameplay, but how weird is it that the way up there is through this ladder? Like, was there supposed to be a staircase inside this building to get to the upper floors? Because there are like little floors up there, but I don't see where there would be a staircase. Like if this were a real non-ruined building. It's weird. It's like they expected people to climb to the roof and then drop down to the upper floors. But yeah, I was going to talk about that. I really want to break open those crates, but I need something to break them open. So right now I have it so, once again, back to the variety thing. I have it so like containers, like pots and crates and stuff like that, and barrels, they should randomize to 2 different things. So that's why we had some like Zora pots and we have some crates here. There's 2 varieties of each thing that they randomize into. I had to remove one object from the pool because it was crashing, but it may not have actually been an issue, so I might be able to add it back in. But like the breakable metal boxes are not randomized now. And this is a bow. I don't think I have arrows. Okay, not super useful. I just want to break open these crates for testing purposes, really. So we'll keep looking for a weapon that I can actually swing with. I guess I could go get bombs. Guess I could do that. That guy's got a club, but I don't know if I can kill these guys with my icy rod. I also don't want to break my icy rod, but theoretically we should be able to find another. What does this guy have? I don't know what he has, but there is a chest here, so we'll open that up. Are they broken, or am I actually being sneaky? Oh, I can break with this. Here, let's see if this guy sees me. He does. Okay, you can sneak around them really well. Wow, that's surprising. I don't know why it's not crashing, by the way. I'm really weirded out by that. We have only loaded up like 2 maps, though. This area from like, I don't know, maybe around here to like about where the tower is. And then some amount that way is one map. And then where the shrine is over to like, I don't know, about the edge of the plateau is another map. It's weird. It's weird seeing how things are built. It's cool though. Everything's a big tile grid. Oh, that's the thing I was saying about, talks about earlier. You'll be getting levels in chat, but they don't do anything right now. So I wouldn't worry about that, but eventually they will. They will do something. They'll allow you to do fun stuff. Am I not going to be able to break these? Okay. Okay, Gold Rupee came out. Good. Good. That means that the way this works is these were all pots, but they randomized the other things, but their drops are the same. Or the drops are what would drop for a pot, I guess? It's a little confusing. It's using the pot drop table, but they randomize the other objects. I have yet to see if it works, but I would love to see if a barrel randomized to an explosive barrel still drops items when it explodes. Because there's some things like that in this game that I found while messing with the randomization. Okay. I already grabbed this. Let's get our stuff. We'll go to the... No, I want to go to the shrine over there. We'll teleport here and then we'll fly over to the shrine. The other way this randomizer works, and this is not something I added, this is how it worked initially, is you, once you go to any of the beginner shrines, why is that frozen? The game crash. Okay, we're back in testing mode. We're gonna try something here. We're gonna try loading up the game, and we're gonna run over to that tower instead and see if it crashes. It's probably the map that the tower's in, or that general area. It doesn't have to be the whole map. I don't know if there's a way to like debug Simu in a way that would be valuable to me. It might be something I have to look into. Okay, this is our last save, right? Are we crashing again? It's just crashing now. What changed? Okay, but if it's crashed, okay, I have to be thorough here. I'm going to test it one more time and see if it crashes upon loading that save again. We're gonna load again, see if it crashes. If it does, I have something I'm going to test. It doesn't look like it's loaded. Okay. We'll run to the tower and see if it crashes. This is a thing that is very hard to troubleshoot. I want consistent crashes. I want something that I can be like, okay, every time I do this, it crashes. Clearly this is not consistent. Oh, there's some guardians over here. Is that gonna hit? No, okay, good. Hey, can I just... Stop. Stop it. Stop. I don't have the means to defeat you right now. Oh my god, do they have ancient... that guy's got bomb arrows and the other one's got ancient arrows. Oh, I'm so glad that missed because I didn't have a shield out. Stop, you guys. Stop. I just need to get to this tower. Actually, it's not the tower that I need to get to. Okay. That was scary. Man, I don't know what's crashing the game. No, stop. Guardian, come on, dude. Come on. You try to change the seed, but it doesn't work. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. You should once you set up the folders and stuff, you should be able to just hit randomize, and it will make a mod that you can use in Cemu, but you have to enable it. It's a graphics pack that you have to enable and then restart Cemu and then start the game. If you don't already have like stuff like Breath of Wild ready to emulate in Cemu, like having everything extracted to a separate folder and all that, the DLC and the update and the base game, you're gonna have to look into that stuff. I'm not sure where a good guide is on that if you don't already have it, but yeah, the mod gets created. Yeah, well, if you restart the randomizer, it should have a random seed every time it starts up. Like every time you close the window and open a new one of the randomizer, it should have a random seed, and it should be random. So like you should just be able to generate it, and then as long as you can see the graphic pack in Cemu, you should be able to enable it, and it'll work maybe. We got a Lizalfos in here. Also, look how I got that cube. I can just barely not reach. Oh, there we go. I hit him. Wait, why am I taking this cube? I guess I could take the cube. Oh, you know what I haven't thought about? Is we get all the runes. As long as we go to any of these shrines, we get all the runes. And I believe the intent with that was just to get the randomizer started quickly. I never thought about I could just use Cryonis in here. Which, by the way, I think is good design. If you look at least some of the shrines in the beginning here, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the only one. Now that I think about it, I don't know. I'm pretty sure most of the shrines of the like beginner shrines have elements that you can use your other abilities on in case you started at a different shrine first. I think that's such good game design. I don't know what power you're talking about. Are you talking about the like divine beast abilities that you, or the abilities you get after defeating the divine beasts? Because I thought those weren't randomized until I was testing yesterday, and I totally got Daruk's protection from a chest twice, like at 2 different randomizations. I got it. So I think, unless that was somehow like an accident, because I didn't change the chest randomization. I just changed the like stuff spawning in the world. I think. I think you can. Sorry, my brain's being slow. I wish you could freeze water. That'd be really cool. I mean, you can with Cryonis. I just like with the ice rod and stuff. Yeah, well, I got what you were saying anyway. Okay, let's get off the plateau. Let's drive around and see if we crash. And also maybe play the game a little bit. But I mean, it's being stable, and I'd like. It's almost annoying that that the game's being stable because I don't. I want to fix whatever's making it crash. If things are being relatively stable, though, we might try a different randomization and actually turn on the chaos %. Oh my god, look at that over there. Could have got a Korok seed there. I still don't know how you change, or if it's even possible the way we're doing things, how you would change the, like, rewards for a dungeon or for Koroks. Technically it is possible, but so that other randomizer we tried that, does things at runtime, I don't know if they actually went in and changed like the assembly, like they scripted things on a low level and changed those, because that could be what they did to make that happen, which I would love to do, but that would be so much work. Like, I'm putting a lot of work into this, but that's like a whole different level of complication, trying to change the scripts in the game. I'm pretty sure you do have to like disassemble them or like look at the assembly and modify it that way, which I've done before. It's how the Dark Souls minimap works. Oh, it's laggy over here. Why is it so laggy over here? I see a lot of guardians. Maybe that's why. Oh my god, it's so laggy. What's going on, video game? This is bad, I see in the distance. Yeah, it's bad. The NPCs are lagging too. They're like, I don't like this. Oh my god. I thought I was going slow because of how laggy it is. Why? What's going on? It must be the million guardians over there. Well, I'll deal with it. Feels like I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom Day 1. Man, 1.0 of that game was really bad. Yeah, I think it's just this area. I mean, I don't know if I have the means to kill these guardians. It'd be cool if I did, though, because I could tell if that's what's causing the lag. I can only assume that's what's doing it. We did have that one seed where, like dragon parts, like the scales and fangs and stuff of dragons, were all over the place, and those don't seem to unload from a distance. So that seed was not very stable. Okay, that's a crash. Not the most surprising crash, considering how laggy it was. We're gonna do this again, where we load in here and we try to run over there and see if it crashes again. It might just be that, like, it's taking up too much memory. I guess I'm not looking at the memory usage. Although, like, we did have the same seed. We had the same seed that would crash on load, which I wouldn't chalk up to memory usage. Was this crashing on load? Okay. Okay, this could be good. Again, this could be good. We're going to try this a few times. We're going to load in and see if it crashes. Because really, I'm not so much in game playing mode right now. I'm more in trying to fix things mode, which means I want it to crash consistently. Because then I can figure out what the bug is. Oh, okay, we'll do it one more time. If it crashes one more time, I will do a thing that might work. It might not also, so there's that. Okay. Moment of truth. Do we crash when loading this particular save? We do. Of course, it was incredibly laggy in that area. So it could just be that there's a lot of stuff that it's trying to load in and it's too much. But what I'm going to try to do here, and we'll go over here. We're not re-randomizing right now. But what I am going to do, well, first I'm going to copy this thing that's going to get deleted because this program doesn't always play nice. I'm going to run a program. I'm going to run the mod manager. So there's a mod manager for Breath of the Wild, which a lot of people seem to hate. I haven't used it enough to know why people hate it. I'm sure they're justified. But thankfully I didn't have to go through a lot to get it working. But anyway, we're gonna run that. And let me grab my path here. I'm gonna run this, and I'm gonna have this generate the resource table thing, which in theory, and actually I should check this right now. Our current resource table is, here, I'm going to get the exact amount here. 514576 bytes. I'll take a screenshot of that. Why not? We'll see if this ends up any different. It should. And the way they generate resource tables might be more stable than what I'm doing, and it might be the thing that fixes it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to use the, it's called, what is this called? BCML. That's the mod loader. There's a new mod loader now, which actually seems pretty functional. But it doesn't have tools like this in it. So, I'm going to generate the resource table. Okay, it gave me an error. Usually this gives me an error like multiple times before it actually does what I want it to do. Okay. I don't even need the exact value because I can see that this resource table is much smaller, which is almost alarming because I would expect, because that seems like it's removing values from the table, but we'll see. But I do need to, I don't know why it gets rid of the thing that makes this work in CMU, but I do need to pop that back in there. And then we'll test this. We'll test this. So we pop over here. We'll continue our autosave. And we'll see two things. We'll see if it crashes. Could still crash. I could be pulling at the wrong thread here. It could have nothing to do with the resource table. No, it looks like it's not crashing now. But is it randomized? And is it properly randomized? Still incredibly laggy. which is fun. You know, it's like playing in slow motion. But since that works, so I think what's happening is I'm just not generating, because I'm generating the resource size table for each object in the program as I go. Basically, like, that's a lot of guardians. But yeah, basically as I generate an object, because I have like the raw binary loaded in already, I use that to generate the sizes for what the resource table should have, which that's not like something I came up with. That's the randomizer that existed. That's already how they did things. But I just use a third-party tool to try to generate it after the fact, and that might just be better. Hey, there's a explodey barrel up here. We good? Oh, no, it's still going. You good? Okay. Just gonna throw that. I'm gonna teleport back to the plateau. I'm gonna teleport this tower that crashed just before. I'm gonna run around up there a little bit. See if things seem the same. And if they do, I think what we'll do is we'll randomize again. And I'll include some chaos stuff in it. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Yeah, we'll randomize again. I'll include chaos stuff in it. And then I will just run that program from the get-go. I will just, from the beginning, I will run that program and let it decide what the resource table is. And that's probably, I could either look at the source of that because I think it's open source, or I can just have the randomizer run that tool as a last step of the randomization instead of me doing it myself. That could even speed up randomization, but that will have to be tested later. I don't remember there being keys here, but it wasn't nighttime before. What do they drop? They drop zap shrooms. That's fun. And ice arrows. Also fun. What if they dropped arrows and it was my freezy that turned the arrows into ice arrows? I don't think this game works that way, but how cool would it be if it did? Things around here seem the same. And I've not thoroughly checked enough to see here. Do the treasure spots work still? Hey, buddy. Did I collect this one already? Maybe it's not working. Maybe it's not functioning. That is another thing that can happen if the table's broken. So I guess what I could do is I could load my save. That's a fresh save. Wait, didn't I collect these ones already? I guess I didn't click that one, but that was random. That was the same random. So I think that might be our issue. Is that the resource table is just not generating correctly. Ow. I did not blow that up myself. He blew that up for me. So I think what we'll do is we'll do another randomization. Should we test something? Should we make things potentially even more unstable by adding some stuff into the randomization? I kind of want to. I kind of want to do that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make things extra crispy, unstable. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna add a few more options actually. Let me grab these. I guess here. Let's go over here. Over here. We'll show this again. Boop. And I'll actually just, since I'm going to be messing with this a little bit. Here, let's reset. Crop again. I need to make some some stuff. I need to make some stuff. Or this is fine. It's a lot, but I'm going to go in here and I'm going to... This stuff is not a part of the UI yet, that it's in the Unity version, but I'm going to go ahead and make all this stuff that gets exposed to Unity so I can test things better. Oh, I copied those wrong. That's okay. We'll fix it in a minute. Want that up here. No, wrong, incorrect. Go back. There we go. I'm going to add a header in here. This is not necessary, but do that and we'll call this like object references. Not exactly correct. Okay. Take this, oops, not insert, do that. These are going to be public bool, true by default. I want to do the same down here. We'll take all these. Once again, this is just for debug purposes, really. Go up here. These are all integers, right? Yeah, okay. Go in here. We'll put this over here. How do you do it? There's a way to do a space with this. It's not just called space, is it? Is that that is a Unity thing. Oh, okay. Add some spaces. I have Odin Inspector in here, which I had to find a way to be able to use Odin Inspector, which I'm not doing, but I had to find a way to use Odin Inspector without breaking the project when I do eventually upload it, because I'm like hidden behind here. Hello. Odin Inspector is a paid asset, so I can't just share that. I can't just put that on GitHub open source and just have anyone be able to grab that and use it in their projects. So I had to find a way to be able to use that, but disable it if it's not available, because it's not going to be if you just download the project. That was kind of a fun little thing, but it means I need to be very careful when doing stuff like this, because I don't always know what is a native Unity thing and what is this plugin I use. Anyway, none of that really matters, but I like talking about the things I work on. Make this all 1, and I'm going to change this to 5. Whoops. Whoopsie. And not all this stuff doesn't even do. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, and now I need to go in here, do the same thing again, where I'm copying all this stuff, but I'm replacing it with the things that I oh, that's I made that its own thing, didn't I? Okay, we'll take that out of there. Call that 1 for now to make it easier to do all this. Okay, great, wonderful. So that should let me adjust those settings from the Unity editor, so I don't have to compile every time I want to change one of those things. But another thing we're going to test here, we're going to try doing this. We're going to go to the randomizer. Ignore everything here. There's a section of the code, and I don't know why they did this. But they made it so master mode objects don't get randomized. And I do want them to be randomized. We're going to try that. We're going to put the master mode stuff in there and hope it works. It may not. It may not work. But we'll see. And another thing I'm going to do is go to the object list and add some of these objects back in that I removed. Not the heat measures. I think those do break the game, even though it was wonderful when we had a billion pigeons everywhere. I'm going to bring this back in, see if this crashes the game. These aren't used yet. And I'm going to bring in this test barrel in. Actually, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? We'll see if that works. There's like this test object, and I don't know if it breaks the game. All right. Well, you have a good night. No guarantees I'll be streaming tomorrow, but you know, that's up to you. That's on you. You have a good time. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to change. Was there anything else I wanted to add to the randomization? Let me scooch this over a little bit. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to add. I feel like I removed some things that maybe I can unremove. I don't think I'm getting all the items, by the way. I think there's DLC stuff that I'm not getting, but I'll have to look into that later. Was there anything that I wanted? The Air Octorok, I do not know if that's going to randomize. Where is that? But we're going to see. I think we're good. So I'm going to take all that, let Unity compile all that business. And then we're going to get Randy up and running again. Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy. Oops, I cropped that too hard. I can't drag it anymore. All right. Let's get Randy going. Randy, come bring in your randomization. Really big on the screen, but that's fine. Okay. No seed, not in test mode. Chaos 5. Oh, there was one more thing I was going to change. You get real zoomed in bottom corner of my screen now. I was going to change in the random map, containers are just going to be 1. And I don't know if the barrels, so here's the thing, is I'm trying to randomize barrels to other barrels. So in theory, a regular barrel can be an explosive barrel. An explosive barrel could be like one of those broken, like not useful barrels and stuff like that. But I don't know if the way I'm randomizing things, if that actually works. I guess it should. I guess it should work. Okay. That should work. Okay, I'll let Unity chew on that for a minute. It is taking a minute. There we go. Great. We'll go ahead and clear this. It's going to clear anyway when I press play, but I think we're all good. We're going to have a random seed. And it's going to be a fun time. Let's hit Randy. Don't worry about the text down here. It's not going to... I'll fix that eventually. It's fine. Here, let's... I'm so happy this is working. So I talked about how at the beginning of the stream, how when I first tried to bring this into Unity and I got it working to some degree, it took like 25 minutes to generate 2 maps, not the whole 80 maps plus 100 dungeons plus everything else. It was just 2 maps and it took 25 minutes. And the way I fixed that, and once again, I don't know if it's actually fixed. Maybe this is part of what's causing our issues, but the library I'm using that the randomizer already used for oh, we got an error. What? Hold on, hold the music. Where did we get an argument out of range? Under randomized parameter? Is that because of the master mode thing? I wish I knew what it was randomizing. So what was outer range? It was chest objects table, chest items? And it's choosing 0 automatically. You can't see this. That's okay if you can't see this. I guess it was saying 0 was out of range because I think that's okay. Where does this get called from? Okay, so I think I can fix this real quick. Once again, I know you're not seeing all the code. It's fine. It's beautiful. It's good. I don't just to calm down. Yeah, I guess I need to see if this particular. I feel like this is the master mode thing. I'm just gonna try to do a quick fix here and say, what is this collection? It's a list of key value pairs. Okay. So I should be able to say if that dot keys, is that a thing I can call? Dot, okay, hold on, dot, is there a count? Okay, there's a count. Count is more than 0, or we'll say less than or equal to, and we'll return early. So, less than or equal to 0, which you can't see here. Let me move this down into, that's where I'm at. We'll return just a blank string, which I think, oh. Can I make a key value pair? Oh, wait, no, it's not. This is really weird. Okay, can I do new key value pair? And can I specify? Okay. We're just going to return blank strings. I don't know. This is not part of the code that I wrote. But in theory, this here, which you can't actually see, this here should just make it trigger its, oh, there's nothing here, never mind, kind of thing. And we'll try again. I think this is caused by not randomizing or trying to randomize master mode stuff. I think that's why that happened. So we'll try again here. We'll make this even fancier, and we'll actually take this text here. Not move it up, but do that. And we'll let it wrap. Okay. We're going to randomize again. I think we're doing, what, 5% chaos chance? And some other stuff. We'll see if it works this time. Where's the divider here? Can I not move this while it's... Oh, did not mean to do that. Unity. Where's Unity? I want it. There we go. That's what I want to do. And back to the music. You know what? While this is randomizing, I'm going to go grab a soda. I'll be right back. I want to be a real gamer. I got some Mountain Dew in the fridge. We're gonna be gaming. Yeah, give me a moment. Are we done? Hey, it's done. And I'm back. My head kind of hurts. That's no fun. Okay, let's get Randy out of here. Randy, what the hell you doing here? Get out of here. We'll stop running this. I'm gonna be so bold as to actually just... We didn't get errors, right? Hold on, let me... No, I don't think we got errors. Or if we did get errors, it didn't get logged as an error. It got logged as a regular message, in which case I won't see it. Cool. I'm gonna be so bold as to close Unity. I'm really doing that because it takes resources that our video game could be using instead. I guess I'll keep VS Code open, although that does take resources too. And now what I'm gonna do is also copy this over. We're now gonna use that mod. We're not gonna see if things crash ahead of time. We're just gonna use this other mod or this program to regenerate stuff that I don't seem to be generating correctly. So just gotta let it have a few errors. It's so weird that I have to like click through this multiple times. I think it like generates files that it needs, but only after the error occurs. It's weird. Okay, that should be good. I gotta copy this file back over and go in here. And we're gonna play the game. We're actually gonna play the game, and we're gonna hope that it just works. If it does work, man, I've had YouTube chat just covered by the task manager. Not that anyone's chatting in YouTube, but I feel a little mad about that. Every time someone pops into the YouTube chat, like I don't see it. I have a billion chats for Twitch because that's kind of the main focus, but poor YouTube. Okay, let's try playing in master mode. See what happens. We'll go ahead and turn off Outside Island for now, because the game is pretty quiet. And new game. I don't know that master mode adds too much to the randomizer. I just want to see if we can randomize the master mode stuff. The only thing that would be randomized is maybe the chests. I don't know if it does chests. I think that's that thing that was giving us an error just a minute ago was a master mode chest, and that's why that error that I've never seen before was happening. But we'll see. We'll see if anything gets randomized there. I do have the Air Octoroks in the randomization pool, but I think when I tested that before it didn't work, but that might be because that check was there to see if it was a master mode thing. So there's a chance that there are like those Octorok platforms and they'll just like not be flying ever because it's a different enemy. There's also a chance it'll crash the game, but we won't worry about that. Okay, little laggy to begin with. Oh, there's just a whiz robe in here. Hello. It's very quiet. Okay, let's get an easy glider chest. This is not an option yet, but it will easily be an option. Also, I think these two chests, by the way, don't have a chance to have the glider in them. I haven't looked too thoroughly yet, but I don't think they're in the, like, I don't think there's a chance you can, in the normal randomizer, get a glider from one of these, which I think is a shame. That's a thing that I really want to go and do. Actually, I'm going to write that down right now in case I don't have it written down already. Where's my to-do? Where's my to-do file? I need my to-do. To-do. Let's see. Put glider in shrine chests and what was this thing? And tomb chests. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into where they randomize already, but I don't know if they do it in the shrine chests, and I don't know if they do it sorry, I realized there was another thing I wanted to randomize. Yeah, I don't think these two chests get randomized, so I would like to change that. Problem is, since this, I didn't write this randomizer from scratch. I've just been adding features to it, and changing how some of the randomization works. I don't know. Well, while I've been able to determine like how a lot of it works and what it does, I don't exactly know why some of the decisions were made that were made. Right? Like, there's a chance that some of the stuff I'm getting crashes and stuff, right? Which seems to be related to a different thing, but there's a chance that the Melon Speedruns, the person who made the original randomizer that I've been modifying. Isn't nature beautiful? There's a chance that they disabled a lot of this stuff because it was like causing issues. Hello, boar. Oh, I do want to kill a boar. Do I have a bow on me? No, I don't. Get him. Oh, okay, that was not close enough. It's okay, he won't be able to... Ah! Oh, man, they have raw prime meat in them. Okay. That's why I wanted to kill. Let's see what this rock drops. Do I change the drops of rocks? Doesn't seem like that's different. We'll have to break more rocks and see if the drops change. If they don't... Actually, I can check that right now. I can see if the files are there. We're gonna actually like play the game a little bit. I'm hoping that it's functional now, that I ran it through that other mod or through the mod loader. But let me check real quick. Content. Is that what I'm... No. What am I looking for? No, content, actor, pack. And I think this is called mineral. Oh, I don't think I randomized that. Should I do that? Should I add those to the randomization? I think I should. Okay, before I do that, before we go back to the drawing board, and re-randomize one more time, what I want to do is I want to see if the master mode stuff is randomized. Which I've not played enough master mode to know where all those platforms are. I know there's some in the snowy area though. The problem with that is I ain't got no snow clothes. I ain't got my snow clothes on. Another thing I want to test, that I haven't. Oh, did I remove boar meat? This item here is called boar meat. It's just called boar meat. Like, it doesn't have a fancy, like, name like item meat O2. It's just called boar meat. Which there's a couple objects in the game. Here's another one of those objects. Most objects in the game have something like item enemy O1, or like the boxes are always like Kibako contain O2, or like Zora contain LL01, like things like that. This is just called boar meat. No fancy name. This thing I'm carrying here is just called pot. There's another one. What's the other one? There's a couple that are just, let's see, that doesn't seem randomized either. I'm gonna write down some notes here. I'm not gonna actually mess with them, but did I add iron boxes to the randomization again? Right, I wanted to see if boar meat was randomized. We're gonna do a little test in here, then we'll randomize again. Then we'll play a little. I am running out of time, but that's okay. Is boar meat in here? Where's my meat list? I've got a list of meats. I'm looking for my meat list right now. It is randomized. But this doesn't feel randomized, right? Like, unless you don't get a seared steak. But I feel like I just need to change the drop table. I think I'm gonna remove boar meat from the randomization. I was already considering that, but I don't think it works. I don't think it randomizes right, so we'll remove that. I have seen it show up like once, or what I think was that, but I don't know. Okay. There should, in theory, be platforms over here at the edge of this waterfall. I don't know if they're going to load in and then fall and then I'm not going to see them, or what, but I'm going to try going over there. God, that last randomizer we did where the glider was over here and I couldn't see it because this chest was just gone, or I couldn't find it because of the chest being gone. Yeah, there's usually platforms over here. Oh, wait. Is this them? Oh, this is them. Oh, this is actually great. So that's working. Who knows what the Octorock's randomized to? Maybe that horse? Maybe that horse is the Octorock? We can't actually get this chest over here. That's fun. I do need to implement a thing with the randomizer that is like special case rules, rather than like a broad rule set, because I think these platforms, like if you're randomizing this, there's a 1 in like 500 chance, or maybe not 500, but there's like a very small chance that you're actually going to have these floating like they're supposed to. And so I feel like having specifically air Octorocks, having a better chance of still being air Octorocks would be good. I also don't think I can randomize these. The choo-choo, like obviously what they drop is now changed, but the actual choo-choos themselves are not. Okay. That looks vanilla. That Octorock is seemingly vanilla. Okay, things are randomized, right? Here, I guess let's go over here, and then we'll change whatever I was going to change. What was I going to change? I was going to try adding the mineral stuff to the drop tables. My head hurts. Why do I have a headache? It's not fun. Okay, things are definitely randomized. Oh my god. Oh, you know what's happening? Okay, well, first of all, Guardians apparently don't just die in... Oh, no, they do die in water. Okay, that one just took a little while. That one's trying to swim. Okay, so these platforms had Guardians on them. I see what happened now. These platforms had Guardians on them. And these Guardians, That's so good. These guardians not only couldn't stay on the platforms, but there's nothing... Or maybe the Octoroks are guardians. But they were falling into water. That's why there was no one left. Also, that looked like their drops didn't change. I kind of want to... Now that I'm not getting... seemingly not getting crashes by using the mod loader, I kind of want to change the fix that I did for the treasure spot, which is those broken down guardians, to see if it does help the randomization of other things. But it might break things, so I'm a little on the fence about it. There's another rock over here. I'm going to break this rock over here after opening this chest. But we'll make a couple changes, do another randomization, and then actually try to play a little bit. I have like an hour and a half or so. And we could potentially use that time to like... I really want to try doing a Divine Beast. Yes, these seem like vanilla drops. I don't think these are a part of Are these broken? Oh, these... Huh. I can't tell if these are... like the drop table thing broke, because it'll do that if the drop table's not working. But I don't think we're randomizing these at all. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try reverting my treasure spot fix, because it may not have been actually a fix at all. Oh, I need to add this random little thing. I'm trying to build a list of random objects, by the way, like just miscellaneous objects. I need to add this to it. Okay. I'm gonna make some changes. We're making some changes here. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I guess I could show this. No, that's the wrong display capture. Display capture. Go main. Add main. Bring it over here. It's not the most visible thing. I guess I can, like, crunch this down a little. That was a lot. I crunched it down a lot. That's fine. We'll bring it in. Wait, hold on. Bring it in for both ends here. It really doesn't matter. You know, just for you to be able to see things. So we got rid of Boremate. Oh, I do need to open Unity as well. We'll do that. Yeah, this is, I was trying to say, I want to test this too. I want to try adding these to the randomization, because these are like the shop mannequins that have armor items on them. And if those could just be randomly in the world, I think that would be funny, but I think it crashes things, so... Excuse me. I won't be doing that. But I think this is all fine. Yeah, this is all fine. We need to go... I don't know. So here's a problem. I don't know if... where is it? It's mineral. I don't know if these are all rocks you can break. Or not. But I guess we're just going to find out. So I need to go to where I am randomizing the drop table. We need to do a couple things. One, yeah, I do not think I have enemies in here. I have enemies, animals, and containers. Is there anything else? Let me just look through the objects real quick. Anything else in here that would have a drop table? I think that might be it. I guess the barrels, although not every barrel has a drop table. I think I have a check for if it has a drop table anyway, so it probably wouldn't be harmful, but I'm not going to worry about it. So we're going to do this, and we're going to add mineral list, and hopefully that should make it so like ores from rocks get changed. And then I'm going to go ahead and go down here where I check to see if this is a treasure spot. And I'm going to go ahead and just not do that check and have everything, every one of these values up here get randomized. This might break things. Most things seem to use this value for their items in the drop table. But that treasure spot I noticed had all these that also specify items. And so I just had to check for, like, if it was a treasure spot, then check for all these. But if it's any other item, just use this one. And that worked for the most part. But this might fix the thing where I'm getting arrows out of pots still. As well as other stuff. So we'll try that. It might break. It might not. Not really sure. Not really sure. But we should be able to go into Unity. Here's Unity. I'll go ahead and just remove this. And we'll go over here and we'll get Randy working. Randy, where you at, buddy? Need some randomization happening. I think this is a little smaller. Let me just make sure there's nothing else I need to do. Chaos chance 5. It's fine. No variety above 1. I think we're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and randomize. Again. And then maybe play a little. Unless it breaks. I am making changes that might break things. Such is life. Such is life. Yeah, this... Once I get this, like, solidly working, I will get this up on GitHub, by the way, so you can download it and use it yourself. It will not be a big button that says Randy. I'm gonna have an actual, like, options and stuff, which I hate doing UI, but I'm gonna try to keep it simple. I should be able to very quickly, like, make some options. But yeah, yeah, that's it. My brain's going slow. I don't like doing. I don't think I could ever do like a proper programming stream. I've tried to before, just because it's like I want to stream, but I want to get things done. The problem is my brain power all goes towards like the programming or whatever, and nothing else. Yeah, I think what I might do, not on stream, but after stream, since I'm already like using a separate program to generate the size table to keep things not broken, I might just do that in the randomizer, and that would mean I can skip changing the resource size table until the last step, which might be faster. Which was more or less like what may be able to speed up this enough in Unity to make it work. Because the thing that was happening is every time we were randomizing a map object, which the map objects, there's like 160 map objects, probably not the word. I mean, files. It's like 160 map files, and then another like 120 dungeon map files. Okay, that's done. We'll go ahead and get this thing generated, and then we'll see how it goes. This is not closing. This is not closing. Why not close? Okay, there we go. I need to copy over a thing. Oh, actually, I'm already in a spot. Can I see if those minerals are there? Oh, they are. They are. I hope it worked. I wonder if I could change the drop for grass stuff. I'm not going to do that right now. Let me write that down. I guess we'll test it. I mean, it's probably not. No, it's not going to work. Welcome back. I will end the stream in like an hour and a half-ish, probably. But we just did one more randomization. I'm going to try to fix whatever problem I've introduced with this other thing, which I need to copy over a file first, because it deletes my file. Oh, there's the error. Okay, we've got an error. We're going to generate again. Okay, and bring the file back over. And hopefully that should be functional. We did just do some changes that might break it big time, in which case we'd have to revert those changes and generate again and all that. But my intent is to actually play for a little bit, for, you know, like an hour or so. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And we're going to try it in master mode. Excuse me. But yeah, so the problem was, or the reason it was so slow, or one of the big reasons it was so slow, what am I trying to fix? Well, I've just been getting some crashing, and I think it's because the resource table, resource size table, whatever the actual name is called, the thing that's like tells the game how much memory to allocate for each actor. I don't think I'm generating entries for that correctly for the modified drop table stuff. But it seems, I mean, we'll see as we play some more, but it seems like that BCML, the mod loader, its resource size table like calculation is working better. So I'm gonna either have to like snag the source to that, or just have that run at the end of a randomization, because otherwise I'm crashing. But yeah, the problem that was happening that was making things so long to randomize when I brought the randomizer into Unity, there's a specific type of file that is used for like the maps and stuff, to hold all the properties and whatnot, and the library that was processing those files, it had done checks in such a way that ended up being super slow because it was just checking too much at once. So like each map, from what I've seen, has something like between 30 and 50,000 items that it, or like entries in these files that it had to check and randomize and do all that stuff, and like account for. And so I noticed that when it was reading these files, it was keeping a list of things that had already been read, so it wouldn't do any duplicate stuff. And every time it would check a file, it would check that list in its entirety, or at least it would attempt to do it in its entirety. It would check through potentially the whole list to see if there's a duplicate. So as time went on, it was like after it did one entry, and it got to the second entry, it would check that for one entry, and then there was two, and then so at the third entry, it was checking two entries on the third entry. And then when it got to 10, it was checking 9 different things. And once again, at least 30,000 files in most of these, or at least 30,000 entries. By the time it got to 15,000 entries, it was checking about 15,000 entries every time, right? So when I was testing this, doing one map file, not even an entire map, but one of the 2 map files that's contained in each map, doing one map file before I did any fixes took like maybe 5 minutes. I just completely removed those redundancy checks and then checked for duplicates after. When I did that, it went from 5 minutes per map file to maybe a second. And I had to do the same thing for when the files get written. It did something similar. I couldn't optimize that one as much because I think the redundancy checks were a little more vital there, but I was able to just kind of gut big portions of that. And again, it went from like multiple minutes to literal seconds. There's a chance if I wasn't running this thing in Unity, it would be so much faster than the randomizer already was. But there's also the chance that it's because I'm running it through Unity that those things were so long. It could just be that the way Mono compiles things or something like that. That sort of like iterating through files is just really taxing. And maybe on the more recent versions of .NET, it's like super fast or super optimized. I'm not sure. Point is, I'm really glad I got it working. Okay. Got some big barrels in here. Seriously, I don't think I ever used these in my playthrough. Like maybe in places where they exist, it's clever to use them, but it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna be seen anyway. It's not Wind Waker. It's not like an actual useful mechanic. Anyway, we're gonna get a glider. There it is. There's a glider. By the way, this right here is a dungeon barrel. This is a barrel that should theoretically only show up in dungeons, and it's used for puzzles. I should keep note of where those dungeons are, because these two objects here and this big barrel, I'm trying to, while I'm randomizing containers, and that does mean barrels as well, I try to make it so every barrel object I could find could potentially be a different barrel object, because I thought, like, what if these could be explosive, or what if there's just a normal barrel somewhere that's an explosive barrel? I think that's fun. But there's a chance that whatever dungeon has this in it, it randomizes to one of these and it makes the dungeon incompletable. Oh, that just broke. We'll find out though. Or we won't, I don't know. But yeah, out into the world. Hoping for no crashes, which I'm becoming more and more confident that it is just that one file that I'm not generating correctly, so we may not get crashes. Ooh, Hylian rice. Oh, that reminds me. Can we chop the grass? Cricket. Yeah, see, I don't know if it's... I'll have to see. I'll have to see if the grass has its own drop table. Because it would be great if... two things I would like to also change is the grass and what it drops. Don't know if that's possible. But also, this is too big of a rock. The little rocks that you pick up and lizards come out, I don't think those are in a drop table, but it might be. They might be in a drop table, in which case, like, could hide under other things under rocks. Like bokoblins. Okay, this is a different seed, right? I swear, we've seen so many boars. That wasn't Zelda's horse, was it? I really, maybe should, pay better attention. Is that Zelda's horse? Bees! Oh my god, apples or bees. Joyous day. So good. What happens when you take this apple? Nothing. The horse! What the hell? If the bees didn't seem to try to... We have to see if those bees actually attack us. Hey, bees? You get mad at me? I don't know if these are actual, like, pain bees. What's the horse? Not much. What's the horse with you? Oops. I meant to take that. No, I'm trying to take the honey. It might be Zelda's horse. I don't know. It kicked me, so I'm, like, not too happy with it. Yeah, I think maybe, the bees are a separate object, a separate actor, in which case we could check the where there usually is a bee nest over that way. I'm not sure how I would make that work. Hey, are you Zelda's horse? What was the horse originally? I think it was a lizard or something. Which I guess might mean that all lizards are horses. and potentially Zelda's horse. I didn't push this rock down, so let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, we don't need to be on the plateau for very long because we got easy glider. But we will chill in the plateau a little bit to pick up a couple things. Okay, so we got fire chews instead of bokoblins, it looks like. Also, we are not trying to randomize this meat anymore because it just does not seem to work. Hey boys, how's it going? Oh look, the spicy peppers became chill shrooms. Oh wait, they're silent shrooms? It just happened to be one of them was a chill shroom. Okay, got it. Hey guys, can you light this campfire for me? Thank you. I'm not actually going to use that, but it's nice of them to do that. So I guess it's silent shrooms? Yeah, I think this is just randomly doing that. Hello, Lord Link. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate the interest in the channel. It's not possible to change the meat. It might be. What I think it is here, I'll show over here. I think it's like these guardians, right? I think what it is I can't change the meat object itself because it's not like a normal object that you can drop on the ground, right? It's like it's more like a visual thing for loot that you can pick up, like these. And so potentially I could change the drop table on that meat. Do I play a mod? I'm playing a mod right now. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, this is not vanilla Breath of the Wild. It is randomized. Yes, so this seems to be working. I'm trying to see if the I just have to get a slightly rarer drop. Because by default with the IDs I was using, oh, that's Yiga. The Yogurt Clan is here. Let me just pause while I explain this. Those the pickups I just got, I'm pretty sure are randomizations of ancient screws, which the way I was doing things initially with the drop table, ancient screws would get randomized, but the springs and the gears wouldn't. But I think they should all be randomized now. Okay, this does complicate things, but as I just explained, I'm pretty sure this is random. Okay, this really doesn't help. I'm gonna look at the spoiler log. Actually, I need to see what ancient screw is first. Give me a moment, because I'm like in the middle of explaining that ancient screws were always randomized, and then I got an ancient screw from this thing. That shouldn't. I think a gear or something turned into a screw, just by chance. But let me open up. Where the heck is this file? Here we go. I need to find what ancient screw is. It is item enemy 27. So if I go to the spoiler log, it now shows randomizations. Item enemy 27. Yes. Okay. Okay. So ancient gears are now ancient screws. Bruh, I wrote cool with 2 L. You sure did. You're a trendsetter. Everyone's gonna be saying call in the future. Yeah, so I would be getting ancient gears right now, but these have turned into screws. That's really funny that randomization happened as I was explaining that the only thing that randomized was screws. Okay, it's good. It's good though. That's working. We need to see if that's just a ruby. We need to see if these are working. Okay, the one pot. Okay, this is really annoying. The one pot that always has 5 arrows in it, that I just changed something to see if it would fix the randomization of those 5 arrows. It happened to be chaos randomized into a ruby, so I have no idea if it worked or not. The good thing is that ruby theoretically had a drop table attached to it, and that didn't break anything. So that's nice. Anyway, I'm grabbing some chests here on the plateau, even though we don't really need to be here. And we will leave it after I get a few chests. Once again, I'm not going to have enough time to go kill Ganon, but I can at least play the randomizer a little. And we got the easy glider mode on, so we don't have to spend 3 hours in the plateau. Double axe, that's cool. Oh, I'll throw something away. Maybe one of these. Bye-bye. Hopefully that doesn't hit anybody. Right, we are in master mode too, and so we're gonna see if the master mode stuff actually randomizes properly. I made just like a bunch of haphazard changes on stream after I think I fixed the one crash we had, and so things are probably gonna be unstable still, but look at all the stuff that's randomized. It's great. Hi, horse. Wonder what the fish randomized to. Any cool creatures in here? I don't see anything. There just may be no fish. Okay, I'm gonna grab the sword. Oh, maybe it, oh, I think fish are frogs. Fish are frogs, not food. That's how it goes. Die, frogs! Okay, that actually did kill the frog. I feel a little bad about that. But hey, free frog. I'm just gonna teleport to this tower. And then we'll go get our runes. Maybe check a couple more chests. And then leave the plateau. You think anything happens if I use this? No, literally nothing. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we got a lot of... I don't know what enemies were on these platforms, but they're dropping dragon scales or something. Ooh, Lionel bow. And diamond? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Oh my god, diamond if I do. I'm a genius of jokes. I don't know, wordplay. My brain hurts. My head actually hurts. I really do have a real bad headache coming on. That's okay. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, let's get our shrine stuff, our runes, and get moving. It's like I can't get that chest out. Cryonis or something. Another change that, oh look, the iron boxes are these little metal pots. Wait, they're not metal, are they? They're just little pots. Oh, cool hat. This is a... I forgot with the DLC and stuff, some of the armor sets that were in this game that did not make their way over to Tears of the Kingdom. It makes me a little sad. I changed the chests? I didn't change the chests. Right? No, I didn't change the chests. Although, that is another thing I want to do, is I want to change things that are chests. I can at least change, like, the chest model, which I think would be fun. The pot was a box. One of those, boxes, the metal boxes that you can lift up and drop and they break. Which I was having some issues with during testing with randomizing those, so hopefully that doesn't cause a crash. I think I do also want to do is make all the chests on the plateau that could have a glider in it metal. Maybe we make it the expansion chest. Maybe we make it so if there's a chest on the plateau that could have the glider, it's an expansion chest. And oh my god, I thought it was just a bush. The one time Octorox actually tricked me. That's really funny. Don't do it. Don't do it. Die, monster. What you drop? What you dropping? Well, he dropped an arrow, a sapphire, and a Staminoka bass. Good stuff. Alright. Using Cryonis again here, because that's just... So, what a cool way to complete this shrine. They're teaching me about magnesis? No, I'm using Cryonis. I guess I could make it these dungeon chests as well, because those aren't usually in the overworld, right? Or like these metal dungeon chests. The idea is I want to change all the chests on the plateau that could have the glider, so you can look at the chest and know that it could, it's potentially something you want to pick up. I guess I'll throw the spear. I could also like do the thing. I never use this setting in like Ocarina of Time randomizer, but there's the setting to make it so like the contents of the chest determine how the chest looks. So like something that has a key item will be a big chest and everything else will be a small chest. I could do something like that as well. So still need to see if there's a way for me to change the drops of these guys. I actually have no idea what is making it so it skips the orbs on these. It might be one of the events that get injected, which I don't know how they did that. But there is a step in the randomizer that they inject events, and so they might have just changed it so those events like skip the item giving process. I don't know, but that and Koroks are one of the big like. I don't know if it's going to be possible to change the rewards from, but I would love to. But yeah, my brain's a little scattered today, so I don't know if I already explained it, but I try to get as many containers as I could, and there's probably more, and if we come across some containers that I haven't randomized, not chests, but like breakable things like pots and boxes that have stuff in them, barrels, I try to make those all in their own item pool and they get randomized to a different one. So like all the breakable iron boxes are now these pots. I don't remember what the pots up there turned into. A different pot maybe? Oh, that's fine. I don't actually need to grab these items. But yeah, I don't know if I was able to find all the things that are similar to this. But I tried randomizing all those, and I explained it earlier, but I tried making it so barrels are also all in there. Like anything that it resembles a barrel can randomize to a different type of barrel. And I have it so that doesn't do like the swap, like type mode randomization. It does, but there's a lot of... Okay, I'm good at this game. There's a lot of potential for them to be like anything. So, yeah. Yeah, one of the things... Oh no, get out of the mud. One of the things I'm going to have to look into as well, there's a lot of things, is I would like to start messing with the chest randomization, but it's a little more complex than some of the other stuff. So, I don't know about that. But yeah, let's drop down off the plateau. I guess we go to Kakariko. That's kind of our main goal in all this. I kind of want to like have the main quest be started. Oh my god, look at all the pigeons. Beautiful. Man, everything's been beautiful to me lately. I gotta calm down. They're just pigeons. They're very pretty though. Honestly, actually, these are very colorful looking, but this is kind of how pigeons like actually look. It's weird to explain that. Birds, generally speaking, can see more colors than we can. They see a wider color spectrum. And if you like visualize more or less how birds theoretically see things, like there's a lot of birds that don't look all that crazy, that have a lot more going on with them. Like, I think crows are the same. I think crows are supposed to, like, if you analyze the visible color spectrum, or you analyze the color spectrum beyond what we can see, they actually have a lot of colors to them. What is this here? I don't know why. I saw this claw here. I saw this claw hiding behind this tree. And my brain thought it looked like a needler from Halo. Which is not an object in this game. Believe it or not. That's a different franchise entirely. That don't do that here. Guardians. Look at those guardians just camping out by the fire. How nice. They got some roasted fish on some sticks of some sort. That's fun. I was just gonna say, isn't there a buried chest here? I feel like this is one of the DLC chests, right? It is. Yeah, it looks like they're stationary guardians, and specifically stationary guardians that have a bunch of moss and stuff on them because they've been sitting there for a while. So they've been camping for a long time. How cool. I need to adjust my bloom shader. I do like that it's intense, but it's very limited to like one little area, and I need to clamp it and stuff. Don't think Koroks do anything. Oh, I want to go to the castle. I want to see if the thing happens here that happened to me while testing, because I mean, I'll talk about it if it doesn't happen. But something happened at the castle when I was testing things that I thought was just so wonderful. It was a small thing, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll calm down. What are these swords? Spear. I do like the claymore. I don't care that much. Let's get on our bike and go. I really, oh God, there's so much I want to mess around with this randomizer. The thing is, there's a lot of objects on these maps that are they're just actors. Like, most of the things in this game are actors that are loaded at runtime. Some of them are static, but like, in theory, there's a lot of things that I could randomize that don't necessarily have a gameplay like a purpose, but like these bushes, for example. I don't think you ever get anything from these bushes. You just get near them and you can break them and stuff. But in theory, we could randomize those to other things. Like, what if we took these little trees and these bushes, and I'm sure there's stuff out in the desert that's different, and just like randomize those things. Like, in the scope of how we do randomization with this randomizer, because should I get this tower? I don't know. See a big fat stone talus over there. Also, someone fell from the sky. We got it. That was actually very Tears of the Kingdom-esque. You don't see a lot of things just randomly falling from the sky in this game, but oh my God, it's choo-choos? Do you think the balloons turned into choo-choos? Sorry. Sorry. I don't have my license. I can't tell if this choo-choo was just like a bokoblin. 5-shot burst? What? Oh, it turned it into a 5-shot bow instead of a 3-shot? That's weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that modifier. Is that like a master mode thing, or is that just a... Whoa, my God. What? I'm really confused. Okay. I'm beginning to think that this choo-choo is just like a bokoblin or whatever is supposed to be on top of the platform. And I think whatever enemy was randomized to instead of the octo balloons was still there, and just not visible and died when I broke the platform. Yeah, I'm rich again. I'm a little... Oh no, they do attack! Oh no! Oh no! Bees, stop! Stop, bees! Bees, stop! Stop! I need to live. I was literally about to say I'm a little sad that the bees aren't real. And then they assaulted me. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Can I have shield? Thanks. Okay, oh. What kind of meat do you have? I'm glad I had one arrow. Okay, a raw bird came out of that fox. Kind of weird. Hyrule's a weird place. I don't know what to say. They got birds inside foxes. Pretty weird. Yeah, there's so much I want to mess around with this randomizer. Just like following the same like principles of just... Oh, I thought this was a shrine. That's a bunch of spicy boy, or that's just one big spicy boy. I literally saw that from a distance and thought it was the bottom of like a shrine like this. Look how similar that is. In the dark, if you don't notice the top like not lit up bit, that looks pretty similar to that. Oh god, hello. Don't. Please. Please don't. Please, I just need to open the shrine, okay? In fact, we may even do the shrine. I'm gonna do the shrine. Screw you guys, I'm gonna do puzzles. Okay, a minor test of... What is gonna be our minor test of strength? Might as well bring this out. I don't have much health. Oh, it's normal? It's just a normal guy. Of course, it could be a higher level one. Hey, hey, hey! I didn't mean to do the Fat Albert thing, but... Okay, I think this is just normal. Stop. Yeah, either that's like not in the random list for some reason. I think it is. I think those ancient screws... Was it all ancient screws that I picked up? Okay. Maybe it's not in the random list, and maybe I didn't randomize the drop table. I wish I paid attention more. Like, could that have been a different... Maybe it didn't get randomized. I don't know. Oh, good, an apple. You need to save those. You need to save those for Korok puzzles. Which they only give us seeds right now. I think, I mean, I'm gonna say it over and over again. Being able to change the reward that happens here, which is no reward right now, and Korok seeds, those are like the two big things that I think would really tie this randomizer together. There's a bunch of like little stuff that I'd like to try out that I keep talking about, but like those are the two big things. I think we've already got chest content changing and like a little orb hunt that happens with that. I now have a lot of drops changing. Oh, we need to find rocks to break. You know, we have like these randomized here. There's just milk in this Guardian. That's great. Like I think a lot of the randomization stuff is here. Like it's done pretty much. But I think that shrines and Koroks are a huge element of this game that just have kind of no purpose in the randomizer right now. With my change to them being completable, like the shrines have a little bit of a purpose, that being they heal you, but other than that, okay, it's dangerous, but I really want to kill this guy. Stop. No. Dude, I'm trying to see what he drops. I'm testing my randomizer, Mr. Skelly Man. You can't just do that. Can't just shoot a guy. So very rude. I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully I get some milk from this guy again. Enable God mode. I guess I could. I really don't want to. It's more fun to... Ah, man, I got topaz instead of milk. I don't have any arrows. Hi, Mr. Fireman. How's it going? Just dancing? Hi. I don't want to deal with this guy, too. Okay, I really want to kill that little guardian, because we need to see if he's randomized. Hey, I hate you. It was very rude. Why is that barrel rolling over here? That seems suspicious. Moblin Fang. Moblin Horn. These are Moblin drops. These are normal Moblin drops. Okay, Swift Carrot is not. Okay, what's gone now? Okay. Why is the Moblin not randomized? Let me just take a peek at the code and make sure that Moblins are a part of the drop table randomization. Which is somewhere. And I think they're in enemy list. Go to definition. Oh, enemy generate enemy list. Oh wait, no, those are skeleton dudes. What are those called? Oh, wait. Well, no, the drop table should be changed. Okay, hold on. Let me go. I have this open. Okay, so Moblin. Oh, wait. Stallblin? What are those called? Those are called... Not Stallnox, although that... Stallcoblin are the book goblins. Okay, let me see if Stallcoblin or... Okay, that doesn't seem to be in there, but we'll have to look into that. I'm not going to just trust this file that I have open. Stallcoblin and Stallnox and Stalizalfos and Stallmoblin. Not Stallblin or anything? Okay. They should have called the Stallmoblins Stalin. That would have been a good portmanteau, right? Surely that's not a name that's been used anywhere before. Where? What am I looking for? Okay, so they all have like bone in the name. That's in the enemy list. Wait, but the Skelly Man ones aren't? What? Sorry, just looking at this. I don't think we're randomizing most of the skeleton enemies, and I think that's because they are not a part of, like, the enemies themselves don't have spawn points on the map, and so by default, like, before my changes, the randomizer wouldn't do anything, but we could at least try to randomize the drop tables. So let me write that down in my to-do. Okay, so we'll be able to randomize those later. For now, they give normal drops. Whereas Keith drop carrots. That's fun. But yeah, like things like this right here, I think is an actor in the world. It's not just like a part of the world. It's a static, it's not interactable. Like, I don't even think, like, maybe you could light it on fire, but it's not going to change anything. But I think you could swap this out. I think this could be swapped out. So I almost want to, like, go in and find out, like, all the sets of things that are, like, belong to each other aesthetically, and make a randomization system that swaps out, like, whole styles of things. And so, like, in this area, it's like burnt down, like, houses and stuff. But maybe we swap that out for, like, dungeon stuff. Dungeon, like, decoration stuff. That would probably take a lot more time and care to, like, make sure that things still work after swapping things out, but I think it's possible. I can't. Can I bomb this thing? Eyeball. Eyeball. Hey, that worked. What do you know? Also, I've never killed one of those since I've started doing the randomizer stuff, and I had to generate shaders. Okay, kill this guy. I do not know if this is the same like tier of little mini guardian as, well, it's probably not, because he died really quickly. See, his drops were not screws. I feel like one of the guardians is just missing. So I could keep in mind. I don't think that eye was open. Hey, eyeball. Eyeball. Okay, I'm just gonna go around, okay? You know, I'm gonna write that down in my notes. What is this? Katachuki? What a fun name. I can go in later and try to randomize, or try to check the like actor ID or whatever of that enemy inside that shrine, and we'll see if it's randomized, because that could have just been, it could have just been random chance that was like the vanilla enemy that got randomized there. Is it a blood moon happening, or is this just because I'm close to the castle? Anyway. The reason I feel like it wasn't randomized is because I got ancient screws from it. Which we have seen that ancient gears do turn into ancient screws, but I don't think I would have gotten that many ancient gears from that thing. Okay, they've brought fire taluses into the castle. Very cool. Okay, I just want to see if the thing happens when I enter this castle that did when I was testing things. Because it was so good. Okay, Igneo... Oh, it's raining on the Igneo taluses. Which means they're just going down immediately. That's so good. Oh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Let me see if I can... Can I kill this guy? I probably don't have the means, do I? Okay, I'm getting my butt kicked. Okay, here, let's get up on this guy. Pull out this. Oh, okay. I got one hit on him. That's cool. I guess I could throw bombs up here. Hey, buddy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Light on fire again. Oh, right. They regenerate health. I don't know if I've got this. Oh, it's not rain. Rain's gone. Rain's gone. Okay, we're going inside. Ow. It didn't hurt me, but it scared me, which kind of hurts in a way, you know. Oh, okay. Should not be at the castle. Castle's scary. Does this have anything in it? I'm dead. Man, I'm kind of upset that the reason I came here was not a thing. So when I entered here before, Let me load so I can give a visual on this. When I entered here before, what happened was I opened the doors. I walked inside a short amount, and there's a Korok that spawns right there. And I don't know what the requirements are for the Korok to spawn. Maybe it's one of those like you pick up something. I do see a pinwheel there, but the Korok spawns there. And I entered, and immediately from down here, the Korok spawned as if I had done something to make him spawn. And he's like, yeah, ha, ha. And it, you know, did his whole spiel. But because of the location of him being directly center and way up on that platform, it was like the Korok was welcoming me to the castle. And it was just really good. It was good. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. Okay, so we're not going to mess with the castle. We can't really do anything here anyway. There might be cool stuff in there, but there's also a big fiery rock monsters, and I ain't about that life. How many orbs do we have? We have 2 orbs. Okay. Could go find more chests. I guess I should have taken a picture of a chest if we wanted to hunt them down, but I really don't have enough time to get anything done in this randomizer. So let's do our usual of going to Kakariko. That's usually fun. And we can maybe like get the main quest going, which I don't think we need to do in order to like initiate any of the divine beasts, but at least we'll have it done. That was really dumb of me, by the way, to just drive in there. Die, monster! Oh, please don't kill. Koroks are not randomized. I still don't know how you do that, or if it's going to be possible the way that this randomizer works. But I would like to. I really would like to. Because it's like, we get Korok seeds in chests. But the Korok still give Korok seeds, which, I mean, I guess on its own is like kind of nice, because that means if I'm going for weapon like slot upgrades and stuff like that, it's easier. But yeah, I would much prefer to have random items as the Koroks. Oh, what? Hey, swan thing. Oh man, I missed him. So stupid. God, so dumb. Why am I so dumb? Oh, I need to keep a lookout for a torch. Once again, probably not going to go too far on this randomizer, but that was the thing preventing me from getting into the Lost Woods before, or the Korok Forest. Hi, Lon. I think I saw a mod where people, like, they restored Lon Ranch, which I think might be fun to do. Okay. Kakariko's this way, yeah. Pretty sure it's around this way. Was this around the point where Hyrule Field was going like nuts and like extending 1,000,000 miles into the air? I haven't seen that happen again yet, but most of my testing hasn't occurred in Hyrule Field. What is that on the bridge over there? See that? Okay, a bunch of stuff just fell in the water. Wait, did a Lizalfos just come out of that? Oh, it's a choo-choo on the bridge. Okay. Don't mind me. Coming through. I really need to use the bathroom. I'm probably going to do that once we get to Kakariko. Okay, can't remember if it's worthwhile, like, climbing over this mountain, because Kak's like... Wait. A bridge over there. Oh, ow. Once again, need to remind everyone, I do not have my license. I should not be driving. No, I do not need Yogurt Clan. Hey, y'all are in the water. Did you know that? Did they die? Was that them dying? Or did they just teleport away? It's very hard to tell. Are you an enemy? No, real chest. Real chest. Hell yeah. No, get back over here. What you got, chest? Dragonbone Boca Spear. I don't need it. I need arrows is what I need. You think I can bomb these animals? Didn't quite make it. Ow, ow, choo-choo. I didn't pull out my sword. That guy just dropped a diamond. Can I stasis these? Man, why can't I stasis the wildlife? I need to see what you have inside of you. I'm learning anatomy. I need to dissect you. See what kind of meat you have in there. There we go. Oh my god, big meat's out of that bird. Hell yeah. So that's working. That's great. Something just fell over here. Why are all the platforms above water? That guy's lucky that he's a Lizalfos. Is this another way to Kakariko, or am I going crazy? Go. Go. What kind of meat you have? What you got inside you? You got more bird meat, huh? I guess all regular meat is gonna be bird meat. Which means all bird meat is the prime meat. And potentially anything that would be prime meat is maybe just gonna be regular meat. That might not be exactly how it works out. Pretty game. I like this game. Which reminds me, once again, I don't know how similar it is to this one, or how featureful it is, or anything, but I do know that Melon Speedruns also released Tears of the Kingdom randomizer. So potentially some of the changes I've made here might be able to cross over. I want to climb. It's so laggy in Kakariko. What is going on? I want to climb this thing. There's fruits up there. I want them. Hold on, y'all. Just get my fruits and I'll get into Kakariko. Great. All right, everybody. How's it going? A little laggy this time of year. Hey, lizard. I'm going to check inside your shops, okay? Hopefully nothing crazy in here. Alright, y'all are selling eyeballs, which, hey, look, I can buy the eyeballs. In my experience, yeah, I think so too. It looked like it was different, though, when I took a glance, but I didn't look too closely. But maybe. Okay, so there should not be swords spawning in here, but that was probably a chaos randomization. Here, let's just throw this. Sorry, lady, just gotta get rid of my spear. Okay, this did randomize to an arrow, but they put the arrow upside down, so I can't buy it. Usually when these arrows randomize to something, you can't buy them, but these eyeballs are actually purchasable. Also, very expensive. Holy crap. Oh, I can buy these springs too. Look how perfectly those springs fit in there. Like, they're clipping through a little bit, but they slot in so nicely. Actually, this is really funny. Usually these arrows aren't purchasable when they're randomized, because, like, the hitbox is different. But the one thing in here that you can't purchase is an arrow. Alright. Oh my god. Laggy out here. I think most of this should be randomized. Oh, there's a bokoblin. Oh my god, there's just a box in the wall. Like, moving around. Hey, bokoblin. Oh, and there's a donkey. You selling this donkey, ma'am? I'll get rid of that for you. Ma'am, do you mind if I buy this donkey off you? Selling a lot of stuff. You're selling Lizalfos horn, Dura shroom, donkey. Oh, I'm just gonna take this money off the floor. Hope you don't mind. Fire key swings. Octoballoons. Is this usually what's sold here? No, right? These are like usually guts or something here. So this stuff randomized. That's great. And most of it is purchasable. That's what I want to see. I don't know what is so laggy out here. Oh, maybe they have a lot of bees. Right, because apples turn into bees. Or, no, I'm not talking to you, sir. 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 I'm not trying to talk to you right now. Oh, right. I need to look over. Yeah. There's a quest to get this guy's chickens back, right? I need to. I'm gonna write this down too. Don't randomize Kakariko chickens. It's not. I'm not sure that's something I'll get to, but if I could specifically not randomize the chickens that you need to complete that quest, that'd be great. Problem is with making a randomizer like this is my knowledge of this game is not very high, so I'm not going to be able to make everything work. Alright, it's got some armor stuff in here. We could get some... Hello! I wasn't talking to you. This is not a stealth. You are crazy. Could get some deserty stuff. Could be cool. There's also flamebreaker stuff in here. I guess if we were really doing the randomizer, like really intending to go through the whole thing, this flamebreaker stuff would probably be high on the list. Hey, can I sell you some things? Maybe some of my diamonds? Where's my diamonds? On diamonds? I got a lot of them. All of them. Have all the diamonds. I've also got some like legendary fangs. You want these? Yeah? How about like a little claw? Little claw too. You want that? Okay, cool. Bye. Here, let's go with the Desert Vo stuff. That'll go together nicely, I'm sure. And we don't even need pants to make that outfit work. Look at that. Looks natural. Alright, see ya. Okay, what is it just the horses out here that's lagging it up? Okay. So, I said I wanted to test... I said I wanted to test the mannequins randomizing the world, but I said that, as far as I understand, it crashes the game. Hello. I really don't want to talk to everyone. I did not come up to you and press A. I just walked near you. Please do not. Thanks for the pumpkin, but please stop talking to me. It does appear that the mannequin did randomize, and I realize now why that happened. I changed the way some things are done. So, that's interesting. I can't pick this up, but this patch is already really weird. I don't know how this patch works in vanilla. I need to check that out, because the last time we randomized, I was able to like purchase things from the patch. Okay, there's a sand seal over here. That's a little strange. Hey, buddy. You stuck in this box? You good? Flopping around a lot. Okay. Is the sand seal lagging the game? What splendid carrots. It looks like someone's gone great, like screw them. These are carrots. You're right. That's not... Okay, I'm down to a quarter heart. There shouldn't be carrots here. Am I full on bows? I'm not. Hi, horse. No, you hurt your foot on that fire, maybe? Be more careful. I actually don't know why it's so laggy here. I haven't really seen anything that's, like, super... oh, you know what it is, probably? It's these. It's the boxes. I bet it's doing a bunch of physics calculations because the boxes are too big. I do think it's funny that there's, like, these big boxes in places where there's supposed to be small stuff. But another thing I want to do, and once again, I don't know how much of this I'm going to get around to, but I want to basically like, because there's not that many containers that get randomized, I kind of want to make a little system that when it's a container randomization, I change the scale of things. So if it randomizes to like a crate, I scale the crate down to the size of a pot. Or vice versa. Like maybe if there's normally a crate and we're randomizing it to a pot, we make it a really big pot. That should be possible. Of course, I'm having issues crashing as it is with the way I'm generating stuff, so who knows if that's any good. Hey, what are the fish? They turn into birds? Is that what that was? Hey, Paya. How's it going? Pretty random up in here, huh? Okay, I'm gonna open the shrine. I guess we'll do the shrine. I have like maybe 20 minutes. And I really need to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna maybe do the shrine. Maybe we'll, excuse me, horse. Excuse me. I'm just trying to get through. Do not hit me. I'm so close to death. I'm already surprised that other horse didn't kill me. But again, this randomizer stream has been mostly me not leaving the plateau for different reasons this time. And then going to Kakariko, and then it's maybe not much more than that. But things are seemingly working now. I love that it like plops that little fake guy over there. Wait, is there just no enemy, or is the fake guy the enemy? Use a side hop. Got it. Understood. Oh, I see. He's gone. There's no enemy. I win. What's in this chest? Oh, another apple. See, that's... Okay, I'm going to keep drilling this point home. That's a reason why Kakariko... No, Kakariko? Korok seeds being randomized, or the Korok rewards being randomized would be so good. Because I'm on a hunt for apples, right? Because you need like 5 apples in a lot of situations in order to get Koroks. And it's just this weird like game that you have to play where it's like, okay, normally this thing that's super easy to make happen is not easy anymore because I can't find the apples. So you got to do an apple hunt before. No, I know how to side hop. Yes, more apples. Hey, there ain't no enemy here. This is a game. I don't know how to tell you this. I think I won already. I'll do your side hops. There you go. Wait, what is that noise? Oh, God. There's an enemy. It's rare. It's the rare ground stone talus. Hey, bud, you want to come up here? Okay. I guess that works. Something tells me that this particular dungeon may not be completable. I could try... It's not gonna reach, dude. Like, I could try getting a bomb down there or something, and, like, hoping that that activates the enemy before it comes up. I don't think I can get close enough to activate it while the elevator's coming up. We'll see. We'll see if maybe it's different this time. Hey, bud, you down there? I don't know if that would do anything there. Come on. Come fight me. Come up here. Come fight me up here. You won't. What was that? That was nothing. You ain't got nothing on me. He's now down there, I guess. Yeah, come over here. You won't. Yeah, I think he's just stuck in like a room down there. No, I know how to side hop. Stop telling me. Did you know that you can side hop? Try it. Yeah, I'll try it. I'm side hopping like crazy right now. Yeah, I don't think this is happening. Well, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll hide behind this pillar just in case. Maybe if I'm here long enough, he'll come out. I'll be right back. No, I know how to stop saying that. Stop. Do you think it'll stop telling me to side hop if I take my camera out or something? Here, we'll do this. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. I really need to pee. I'll be right back. I see that didn't work. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That's okay. I mean, I hope by this being on the screen for a while, you've had enough time to read and learn how to do a side hop. It's a really tricky maneuver. In fact, it's so tricky that I think it's just too hard to do, so I'm gonna not be in this right anymore. Do I go? I only have a few minutes. I guess we go to Hateno and see how that is. This is what we've done every time we've done a randomizer, though. Like, I want to do more, but I just haven't had enough time once I get off the plateau. And once again, today the reason the plateau took so long is just because I was testing things first. Not because of a lack of glider. But I'm really liking... I mean, God, it's lagging, Kakariko. I think changing the crate thing would fix some of this lag. Probably not all of it. Like, I can't control... Like, there's a lot going on in Kakariko already. And having horses and sand seals and stuff probably doesn't help. We're gonna go over here and see if the fairies are still fairies. I think they are. I don't think that's changed. Oh. Do I change bloopy drops? I don't know if I can get to... This place is great. It's like hearty salmon? Oh my god. Wait, are the hardy salmon fairies? Or is that something else? That might actually be... Because we'd be seeing fairies, right? Is there like a scale or something under here? Maybe no, that's just already lit up. Okay. Oh, God, do you think we can get to Satori Mountain? I don't know if I have enough time. Or it's like over... Is it over here-ish? It might be quicker to go from here. I don't know. I want to see if bloopies are randomized. That's something I really wanted. Oh, we don't have arrows. I need arrows. I need arrows. Where? The one pot that was always giving arrows even after I was trying to randomize it turned into a ruby. Here's a fun fact. Speaking of rubies. Also, did I got this chest over here, yeah. Rupee, you know, the currency in the Zelda series, was originally supposed to be ruby. You were supposed to collect rubies as your currency. And the reason it became rupee was not some fun, like, we need to make our own unique thing. It was a typo. It was a typo in the interpretation of the original Legend of Zelda manual. I believe it was the original Legend of Zelda manual. They were... you know, they interpreted whatever the currency was in the original as rubies, but they spelled it R-U-P-Y. So kind of like ruppy. Why am I walking this way? Why am I walking this way? Don't know why I'm doing that. Let's go this direction. But yeah, so the original manual had a typo in their translation that said that you were collecting ruppies, basically. And that, instead of like being like, no, like accepting it was a typo, you know, start doing other prints with the corrected typo in the manual, they stuck with it. They stuck with it, and they obviously changed it from R-U-P-Y to R-U-P-E-E. But, yeah, what was supposed to be rubies became to rupees. And that's really cool, I think. Hey, don't honk your horn. You calm down over there. Actually, that guy probably has arrows. Do I have a... I don't have a wooden shield. Hey. Hey, you. Drop your arrows. Need your arrows. Sorry. Need your arrows. Drop bow, but no arrows. No arrows. Okay, yeah. If I had a wooden shield, I would have been able to get arrows. Look, all those Hylian shields right there. Does this open chest? Oh, I need to kill the other guy. That's a lot of money right there. And we'll take these shields. Wanted a wooden shield, not like one of the best shields in the game. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. What were these boxes? Like crates? Hey, buddy, I don't... Oh, God. Okay, yeah, do not shoot me with freaking light arrows. I was gonna see if I could somehow get the arrows from him anyway, the way you do with wooden. But hell no. Also, worth noting, that worked. We were able to open up this this chest, this monster chest, by killing everything here. That's how they work. Even though the enemies are randomized, they were still linked to the chest. Oh, very cool. Another one. No, my inventory's full. Something I haven't done yet that likely will make it if you use the randomizer. you know, not 100%able. There's a lot of reasons for that, but if the chaos randomization happened to happen on one of these enemies and turned it into like a fish or something, which has happened to me on multiple occasions, you can't complete the monster chest. As far as I could tell, maybe if there's like one enemy left and the rest are fish, it'll just count the one enemy. But when I've tested it before, every with everything as fish, it like I just couldn't trigger the monster chest. I couldn't like smack the fish and have it trigger, and I couldn't just pick them up. So there is like a property in the actor properties that says like link to object or something like that. What I could try doing, and what I will probably try doing, is making it so if it has that property and it is an enemy, don't randomize it to something that isn't killable. I wonder if I haven't tried like regular animals though. Like I used fish as an example. Oh, there's just a spooky bear that vanished. I used fish as an example, but that's not like a normal animal that you can kill and have a thing drop. Like it is the animal that drops itself. It's a weird thing. Oh my god, who put a bowl in here? Who put a bowl in the horse stables? What are you guys doing? These crazy ass people out in Akala or wherever we are. Where are we? What are these stables? Outskirts? Out in the outskirts? I just had another one of those moments of just like, this area was not that significant to me in Breath of the Wild, but it was a little more significant in Tears of the Kingdom because of the minigame thing up there. And so it's like, yeah, it's just fun coming back to this. Okay. It's not nighttime anymore. But this is Satori Mountain, right? Up that way. Man, too bad I don't have like a motorcycle or something I could be driving this whole time. Pebble. Oh, we needed to test like breaking rocks. God, there's so many dragon things. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to test everything today. I'm sad about that. We do need to fuel this up. Hold on a moment, Mr. Choo Choo about to try to hit me. What do we have a lot of? Wish I could sort by different things. Although, like in Tears of the Kingdom, you can sort things by different whatever, and like the one that you use the most is, well, the one that is most used. Literally, the category is most used items, and the category you use the most. It's anyway. That category did not seem to work properly. There were items that I definitely used more than others, and yeah, that was not. What did I just see fall from the sky? Sorry, bird. What was I saying? You know, the Tears of the Kingdom, like the most used category was. It seemed like it just stopped keeping track of my items at some point. There's just horses falling from the sky. What is happening? Why are there horses falling from the sky? It's horrible.